"Open it," Daniel shouted from the driver's seat, his voice cracking over the rain. "Your bag is in the trunk. Hurry, Claire." My hands were shaking so hard I could barely fit the key into the lock. Blood was already soaking through the thin gray sweatpants I had pulled on in a panic, and every cramp that hit me made the parking lot tilt under my feet. The emergency room doors were 20 steps away. 20 steps. But Daniel had forgotten my insurance card, my phone, everything, and he kept yelling that it was all in the back. So I lifted the trunk. And there, under a blanket curled between two plastic storage bins, was a little girl. She couldn't have been older than 7. Dark hair stuck to her damp cheeks. A stuffed rabbit was crushed against her chest. Her eyes flew open the second the trunk lifted, and when she saw me, she flinched so hard she hit her head against the side of the car. Then she whispered in a terrified little voice I still hear in my sleep, "Please don't send me back to Richard." I stopped breathing. Behind me, Daniel slammed his car door and ran toward us. The second he saw that I had found her, the color drained from his face so fast it looked like someone had pulled a sheet over him. "Claire," he said too quickly. "Close the trunk." I stared at him. "Who is she?" He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. And that was the moment I knew whatever was dying between us had already been dead for a long time. But that wasn't the worst part. A nurse rushed out with a wheelchair, asking if I was the one bleeding. Daniel reached for me, but I stepped back so fast pain shot through my stomach. The little girl in the trunk had gone completely still, clutching that rabbit so tightly her knuckles were white. Daniel looked at me, then at her, like he was about to lose both of us at once. "Get her inside," the nurse snapped. Now. I should have gone straight through those sliding glass doors. I should have let the doctors handle me and let Daniel explain whatever nightmare I had just opened with that trunk. But I couldn't move. I kept looking from that child to my husband, searching for one expression that made sense. I found none. So the nurse grabbed my arm and wheeled me inside while rain hit the pavement so hard it sounded like applause. 3 years of trying for a baby had made me familiar with pain in ways I used to think happened only to other women.